Hi, this is Naveen Nanjundappa. I'm hoping that the everyday dose on answering the questions from the students is making you learn new things and also refresh on your learnings. If you have not subscribed to this channel till now, I think this is the time, if you find value, to subscribe and hit that like button for the videos that you feel you are gaining knowledge. Today's question is about how the product owner and developers interact with each other and collaborate. Where do they do it and why do they do it? So the product owner is the owner of the product and essentially make sure that the product delivers high value and the time utilized by the developers is towards delivering high value to the customers and to the product. So the value that we deliver by the team is basically determined by the product owner and managed by the product owner. When the team starts working, we notice that the team members have to get started. So in Scrum, we have a product backlog refinement, which is part of the product backlog management activity and an ongoing background activities. In this, the product owner and the developers discuss about every product backlog item, understands the background, identifies the risks and dependencies, break the requirements into smaller chunks, and typically get ready. When each the product backlog item is small enough to be completed within a sprint so that they can inspect and adapt. So the product owners and developers discuss all the product backlog items, keep it ready in the product backlog refinement. And this should happen before the sprint planning meeting. The sprint planning meeting is a plan that the product owner and the developers set together. The product owner, during the sprint planning meeting, identifies the goal. What is the objective that the team has to focus on? This is an open-ended statement which allows the developers to focus during the sprint. And based on the objective, typically a functionality that needs to be worked upon, the developers, who are the cross-functional team, having all the skills required to build the product, look into the product backlog that is already refined. The refined product backlog items, which are typically ready for the working or implementation, gets pulled into the sprint planning meeting as per the goal and the direction set by the product owner. Let's say the sprint goal is implementation of offers. The team members, the developers, look at the functionalities that add value towards implementing offers. Each one of these functionalities or each one of these product backlog items are small enough to be completed within a day or so. Based on the objectives, the team pull out the product backlog items and make their plan just sufficient to get started. And the plan itself can be inspected and adapted during the sprint. Once the team is clear about what is the objective and the product backlog items that they potentially foresee to be focused on, the team continues to work. During the sprint, they develop the functionality, and on the last day of the sprint, we have a sprint review. During the sprint review, the product owner, team, and the stakeholders and every other person involved who's interested in this product and service will get together to see how is the functionality performing. Is it satisfying the need? Is it solving the problem? And is there anything that we have to inspect and adapt with respect to the roadmap, release strategies, functionalities, or the priorities based on the market conditions? So the product owner inspects the product, adapts the product, and the changes are put into the product backlog for further actions. So, right from the product backlog refinement, where the product owner sets a direction of getting ready, refining the product backlog items, keeping it small with the help of subject matter experts, developers, and all the people involved, reducing the complexity. During the sprint planning meeting, the product owner sets a direction, motivates the team to focus on that particular functionality which adds value. As the team develops the functionality in the sprint review, the product owner collaborates with the developers to inspect and adapt the product, its functionalities, such a way that the product is as required by the customers and the market conditions. These are the prominent interfaces where the product owner interacts and collaborates with respect to the product in the sprint. So the developers are constantly working with the product owner so that they can deliver value. Of course, there are other events in Scrum, but these sprint planning and sprint review is important as we plan and inspect and adapt during the sprint, and a background activity which is a product backlog refinement to get the things ready. I hope you're clear now about how important the product owner's involvement in these meetings are. Until the next question, this is Naveen Nanjundappa signing off. If you have any questions, please do leave it in the comment section. I will address it in the upcoming session. Till now, if you have found this particular session interesting, please give a thumbs up and also subscribe to this channel so that you can get the notification for the other upcoming questions and answer sessions. Thank you so much. This is Naveen Nanjundappa signing off.